welcome. We're getting everything sorted out there. Allow me to just send out a live notification because yes, I still do it manually because why wouldn't I? Alright, there we go. Notifications sent out. All wonderful and working. Ad is starting, so we can leave the game paused because we might as well let it play. Ah. Yeah, we might as well let it play before we do anything. Also, I am a little bit sniffly today. I don't know why. I don't think I'm sick. But, you know, it's not the end of the world or anything. I just might be sniffling a bit more and sneezing. It's like not the end of the world or anything. Don't worry about it. I'm fine. We're all good. And while we are looking at that, I'm actually the game on pause so we can load stuff in a bit. I just want to make sure that when I jump, I'm jumping on the correct direction. Yep. Jumping into the safe bit. Okay, and now we can head back over this way because I want to update Tavia's sign because we are just on the cusp of her having 10 months here. She'll be 10 months in just a few days. So 10 lots of 5 is 50. Oh my goodness. 50 and below, which means yeah, we need to unwax that so it can fully oxidize because they are now almost on the same level as Scully for, well, first of all for price, but like they will be on the same level as Scully that they're gonna have a fully green copper friend. While we're doing that though, let's have a little quick look in here. Get the white wall. We won't need to we're not gonna need to re-wax it because it will be at its lowest point. So that would be fine. Actually, I might still wax it just in case I right-click it by accident. But that's all fine. I also think I figured out where my mistake was with the villager breeder, which is I need trapdoors on both sides of the gap. So let us go get ourselves some trapdoors, because I'm sure I have some trapdoors. And then we can think about doing what today is meant to be. And what today is meant to be is making a nether tunnel to the wall motion, which I have the oh sorry, hi Janami. So I do have the coordinates in a tab opened up for where I need to build my next portal, so I just need to make sure I have enough materials for a portal as well before heading through. But before we do that, I have realised where I went wrong in here, And so we're gonna break this. Yep. And then we're gonna break these. Break those. Wonderful. And then that. And then I believe no, that won't work. Whoops. Let's just jump up here real quick. Maybe if I do it like this. There we go. And then I can let myself out like so. There we go. Alright, theoretically, now, if I were to give them food, it should work. So, let's put my shield back where it should be, because that is more important. And then we can go, we'll go get the stuff from over here. I don't know how much, let's go put this wood away first, actually. Where's my wood chest? There we go. Put both of those back in. Wonderful. Alright, so we're going to go over here and we're going to see what food we have. Carrots, wheat, beetroot. Yeah, that'll do. Let's go make this wheat into bread. There we go. Alright, now we're going to go back and give some of this food off to the villagers over here, and I believe now they should breed. I just need to make sure this works, and then I'll figure out a way to get the babies away from them. Right? Do you guys need the beetroot as well? Let's give you a stack of beetroot as well. You can share it between yourselves. And theoretically it should work. Yes, I know. I'm staring at you, and I'm staring at you to make sure it works. Okay? Let's close this up. There we go. And because there are holes, we should be able to see automatically if there is a little baby. Oh, no? Do they not have enough space? I guess it didn't work. Okay. I'm gonna have to look up how it's done again, but that's fine. Whatever. We'll throw these carrots back into that chest over there, and then and then we'll go see if we have any obsidian laying around or not. I don't know if we do, but we might. We might have just a bit. We have 3. Okay, so we have 3 bits of obsidian laying around. Let's take the bucket. Let's see. Do I have... I do. And then it is probably... Yes. Yes, there is. Okay, for now, let's just put it there and there. Um, 4 and 5. We're gonna take a bit of water, and I believe that there's still that bit over there. So we're gonna head over here. Again, sorry about the sniffling. I'm just a bit today, basically. The plan today is we are going to build our first nether tunnel. So it's not going to be a nether highway yet, but it's going to be our first nether tunnel. I've figured out the coordinates between the streams of where we need to go and what we need to do. We'll put the water here just in case. And so that will take us, the coordinates I've got, it's going to take us to the where the warm ocean, well, where the desert next to the warm ocean biome is, and that's going to be where we're going to set up the axolotl breeding station. And then hopefully once we have that sorted out, 13, 14 here, and I think 15. I'm gonna grab 4 more for the, what do you call it, an enchanting table eventually. I don't remember if I've already built one or not, but I think it's best if I grab for one now. Ugh. Oh, Microsoft servers are down, are they, huh? Yeah, it sounds about right. Anyway, yeah, so we now have enough for what we need. Oh, Wandering Trader. Hello, guy. I didn't notice you here. Well, I haven't gone back here in a while, but hello, little man. What do you have for me? Open eye blossom, name tags, and acacia sap. Well, it's all stuff I already have, I'm afraid. I actually also just got cherry saplings, so I don't. Oh. Whoa, that's fun. Well, I have a shield on me, so let's see here. Come on. How are they all hitting? Why? How are they hitting through? Jesus Christ. Oh, that's stick. Yeah, let's just run. Hopefully at least some of them get bored. Or at least most of them seem to have gotten bored. Okay. You're fine on your own. On their own, they're fine. But all at once is the death wish. Okay, so we have one down. We're gonna run away. Yep. We're gonna have them follow, see how many keep up. 3 of them have kept up, that's not great. Wow, you 3 are persistent, huh? Come on. Alright. It's 4 down. think the 5th one is gone. Alright, it looks like the other ones are gone. It looks like the one with the raid banner is gone as well. I don't think they've gone anywhere further than what they should have. Potentially. We'll just check up here to be safe. Yep, I've still got that locked so they can't shoot through. Perfect. Now then, take the bread. Even though they're not as good as golden carrots, we'll take bread. And then emeralds. Just in case. We're gonna go trade for some more gold carrots because I refuse. Quite plainly, I just refuse to go empty-handed food-wise. They're downstairs, right? Yes. Hi friend, can you give me some carrots please? Thank you. More than enough. And then we're gonna head to sleep, and then we can go into the Nether. And then once we're in the Nether, I can double check what coordinates I needed, and then we can head towards them. Okay, you know what I should do actually? I should go get some blocks as well, just in case there's anything where I have to like patch holes or whatever. Probably best if I bring as much cobblestone as I can manage. So let's do that, and then tools, we'll go put the monster slaying sword back. I have normal rails already. I do have some gold ingots, not a lot though. Yeah, this will be fine. Right, so we're gonna want to head to the Nether. Oh, we're also gonna want to take our gold boots with us. Let's not forget that. There we go. Right, now before we head in, what coordinates did I need? T 4 2 5 1 3 3. There we go. Now I don't need to keep double checking. Oh, let's refresh this page real quick. There we go. That's better. Right, back to there. 4 2 5 1 3 3. Hello. Right. Hi. Yeah, you're alright with me because I'm being... So, yes. I remember now. So I want to be heading diagonal. Oh, I didn't bring any torches with me. Let's go get the torches, because that would be a bit of a mistake if I didn't bring any with me. Where would torches be? Where would they be? Would they be in this wood chest? Oh, yes they are. Amazing. Let's take all of them. The obsidian doesn't need to be in my hotbar, so let's swap the obsidian out with the torches. There we go. Alright. And now all I need to do is do that every time I need to remember. 425, 133. Let's go then. Pardon me. What I might do is... Which direction do I need to go? I need to head that way. So... let's open this up a little bit. Hi, why are you pointing that at me? I don't particularly like you pointing that at me, friend. It feels like a threat. Anyway, right. So, what we're gonna want to do is, if this is where our portal is, let's take this crimson stem, turn it into planks. We don't need to use the cobblestone in this area, but what we will do is we're going to build out a bit of a box here that just takes us from the portal like so in this direction, because this is the direction we need to go. Whatever that is. Never warp block, we don't particularly care about it, so that's fine. Let's get rid of this wood. I don't know which is better for breaking it, but we'll just break some of it apart, like so. We don't need you around, that's fine. And if by doing this, we should be able to block off the area around our portal quite safely, I should say. Obviously, you know, we'll make this prettier at some point, maybe. We'll make it free hide there. Like so. I just want to check this way. Okay, so there's no way for anything to get up. That's from that bit. That's perfect. Oh. Oh yeah, because you said that your shaders wasn't working the other day, didn't you? We'll break off some of this as well. Yeah. And then I will actually break up this piece of wood too. There we go. Another piece of, another 18 bits there. Yeah, absolutely fine. We are going to break this up as much as we can. We don't want anything to be able to get in. So we're going to block this off as much as possible in the direction that we actually want to be able to go. Alright, so nothing should be able to get in here now. Wait, now nothing should be able to get in here. Once I finish this layer. There we go. Completely blocked from the outside world. Heh. That seems about right, I'm afraid. Okay, so now I'm just going to torch spam a bit, because blop. And what we'll do is we want to be heading this way, so we'll put the Nether Highway on this side, and we will just start breaking it off here. And we might as well break the gold now that we don't have, now that the piglins can't come into us. Alright, so I need to go to, what is it again? 133 this way. And then we can work on the other one. Ooh, there goes one. And then we are just gonna torch spam for a while because there's no better way of doing it. That's 123. It's not where we want to stop yet. Almost. Maybe here. Yeah, so this is like literally the middle block. So I want to go. 2 more is fine, actually. No, it isn't. No, only 1 more because we want 133 to be the middle block. Just a sec. I need to blow my nose. Oh, that left me slightly lightheaded. My ears popped and everything. Alright, let's light this tunnel up again, just so that we don't get anything spawning behind us. And now we just want to break this open as far as we can. Not as far as we can, sorry, until 420 or something. I believe. How's my inventory looking? Pretty full. Which is fine, honestly. Yeah, you go in there. Please. That is one of the best tricks I've picked up, by the way. If you have lava starting to come out when digging a nether tunnel, just dig into the floor. Just instead of trying to freak out or anything, just dig into the floor and then you can move around it and block it up. And then replace the floor as well afterwards because it acts like water. It goes towards the closest and lowest elevation. So just, if you want to keep yourself safe, just break a block or 2 and it will flow towards there rather than you. Am I already out of inventory space? Damn. Oh well. I don't plan on using Netherrack anytime soon, so this doesn't worry me. I'm just gonna, like, continue going. We also... Never mind. Yeah, never mind that. Actually, I can get rid of the weeping vines and the fungus. Nether wart block. If I place the water, will it just disappear? Perfect. I can push the buckets down. I can get rid of the crimson roots as well. They'll despawn. And now I should be able... obviously pick up more gold if I come across it. Uh, 425, yep. There we go. Trial and error, my friends. Trial and error. I'm sure you'll figure it out. I might have to go back sooner than I anticipated. I think I'm gonna run out of my pickaxe before I get even a quarter of the way, which is gonna be kind of funny, honestly. But I should still. Oh. We found our first bridge, guys. 4, 5. I know that I brought the cobblestone, but I'm probably gonna use the cobblestone like later. This right now is just to cover our tunnel and keep it from being open. There we go. Wonderful. And then we'll use the torches again. These are all going to have to get moved and replaced, especially the ones in the middle, but that's fine. There we go. Also, I'm getting quartz, which is more than good. Yep. Yeah, this is fine. This is terrifying, but fine. I don't want things to spawn while I am building the walls up. But they probably will, because this game hates me. We're definitely going to have to head back, though. That's a definite. Plop, 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 plop. And plop, plop. I'm also going to need like a lot more rails, I'm realizing, because this is like 500 blocks and I only have like 100 or so rails, I believe. It's not the end of the world or anything, but definitely going to need to make more of those and block those off so I'm not visible from the outside. Nope. I heard the grunting of a hoglin. Yep. We're not playing with hoglins. No matter how much you want me to, we are not playing with hoglins. And that looks like it opens up to somewhere. That was the wrong placement. This is utterly terrifying. Oh, hello. Now I know where you are. You're not gonna drop on my head. Yet. We're just gonna do that. And then that. And now you can't get to me. I am hoping it will stay that way. Let me do this as well, just so that I make sure I am not leaving spawnable spaces behind me. Wonderful. This is fine. I am not terrified by the piggy noises beside me. I'm still covered on the roof, so that's absolutely fine. I'm safe there. Have I ever said that I don't particularly like the Nether? I die a lot in the Nether as well, which should be reason enough to never go in here in hardcore. This is fine. Listen, whatever we make here right now, it doesn't... How did you spawn? How did you get in here, my guy? Well, I know that... Hi. Well, I know I'm safe because I have my boots on. But why are you here? Ooh. Do they like spawn no matter the light level or something? Am I gonna have to spawn proof my entire tunnel? I feel like that might be what I'm being told here. Okay. Well, that being said, we're gonna light all that up, and then I'm just gonna wait, just so I'm not as dumb. We're gonna use crimson planks and do that, so then if I end up finding more gold, they don't notice. Ooh, I immediately find gold and some ancient debris. Oh, well, that's nice. Let's... Oh my god, I can't pick it up. Let's get rid of the netherrack there. There we go. My first piece of netherite. Well, ancient debris. Almost my first piece of netherite. Let's get rid of another stack so I can pick up the gold. Oh boy. Yeah, let's build this first. I also think it's about time to run a home. So let's build this bit of the tunnel before we go back, because I am gonna need a new pickaxe. Also to drop off what's in my inventory, because I definitely have way too much. Plop. Oh, I don't actually need my bed in here, because there's no day or night. There just is. Yep. So good. And we don't care if it's not all perfect. We don't care if it's all perfectly netherrack or not. We just want to fill it in. There we go. Right. So good. Oh, we have a bit in the floor for once. That's not bad. That's all good, so that we're not hidden from anything. There we go. So much light. Right, where are we? How much am I? Yeah, it's definitely time to go back. There we go. Let's head home then. Let's break this open. It's fine. I've made sure there are no openings in this place. So nothing can get in, and I believe I have lit it up enough that nothing can spawn. And even if it can spawn, we're going to do this in a we're gonna do this correctly in a way that allows us. Oh, well, hello, guy. Then you're still neutral, aren't you? Yeah, you are. You're still neutral. Even if you're here, you're still neutral, so I don't need to worry about you attacking me from behind yet. We're gonna drop the netherrack in. We're gonna throw the buckets in here. We're gonna put the ancient debris away. The gold nuggets, yes. We're gonna make that into normal gold. There we go. We'll throw the nuggets in there as well as that. Yeah, we can toss some of that away. Oh, right. Yeah, I know. Duh, I need the emeralds. It's not night time, apparently. We need the emeralds so we can go get ourselves a new couple of... what is it? A couple more tools. No. You? Yes. 1, 2. Thank you. 2 should be more than enough to get us home. Home? Not home. 2 should be more than enough to get us where we need to be. Yeah. Oh, I still have nether quartz on me. Let's go put the nether quartz away. Yeah. It's all good. Everything there is fine. We can put the emerald away. Wonderful. And we're almost where we should be in terms of like getting... We're almost where we should be, which is absolutely fine. We're gonna make it a... Obviously we're gonna be having a rail in here. At some point I'm gonna end up using, I think it's activator rails, and then like 3 powered rails in a row is what you need, is what works. I believe, at least. So we'll see about that. But for right now, scoop all that up. And we start again. Yeah, because we're at 275 and we need 425, which is not a problem. It just means we need to go further. And then I can figure out how we're doing the axolotl stuff. No, we need to put the rails in first, and then we can figure out how we can do the axolotl stuff. Now, I did see something where it was like, okay, you use a bit of soul sand, and soul sand for, for shooting the fish up a central column, and in doing so, you can catch them while at the top of that area. And then the top of that area is where you have your axolotls. You get them little 2x2 pools. Oh. Goodness me, I scrolled off of my thing. There we go. That should be all good now. Yeah, so, and then lots of 2x2 pools at the top of that platform to obviously, you know, breed them, and then it's easy to see the singular baby that comes from the fish, the axolotls even. There we go. We're gonna light this up again because I haven't. There we go. And now we should be able to continue walking. We're at 340, so we're about 75 blocks away from where we want to put our next portal. But 425 plus 133, 133 becomes 520, 555, 555, 558, 558 minus 180, which actually for that, in that case, I could just do 425 minus 50 is 375. Let's say 400 rails. Perhaps 400 rails sounds about correct. And then we can split that into, like, obviously, of course, you know, we'll have mostly normal rails, but I think we'll have 3 powered rails and 2 detector activator rails. I believe they're activator rails we need. Did those guys just spawn in front of me? I think that they did. I do still have the golden boots on, right? Yeah. That's fine then. Let's just make sure this. Hello. I don't have anything to give you. I'm sorry. I am mildly terrified. Why do you keep walking towards me? Yeah. I'm just gonna do that. Don't act confused. Just stay over there. Okay. Where are we? We're in a warped forest. Good to know. We're almost there now. We're almost where we need to be. And we're also almost out of torches because I've been going a bit heavy on the torch spam. Which is fine. We'll sort out the torches and everything when we're doing the rail. We'll figure out how many actually need to be placed and how often. Five more. There we go. Oh, almost, actually. Alright, so this is where it's gonna end. Alright. This is where we technically need the portal, but instead I am going to make a little bit here. There we go. And we're gonna make it full. Let's see, we're gonna make it full wide. So then we can do that. Let's see. There we go. Yes, I know I didn't do quarters. Whatever. Torch. Torches. There we go. Right. Now, we go home. Because I also don't have a flint and steel on me. One sec. Alright. We're gonna run home. Hopefully this guy despawns. I think his baby already did. But yeah, we're gonna head home now. And I said about 400-ish. for the rails, I believe, which shouldn't be a problem. Let's just go home and get that sorted. We'll figure out how much we can actually like receive. We'll also bring a flint and steel back with us. Huh. They can't move past just one block on its own, right? No, they can't. Okay. There we go. I don't know where you came from, my guy. But you're between me and my portal, so... Come on then. Over here. Right. I'm hearing piglins. Okay, there is a piglin over there. Yep, let's just head straight into the portal. Oh, and we're hitting night time, so let's go to sleep. Alright, I'm actually gonna look at what the piglin and hoglin spawn conditions are, just so I know what to get rid of. Alright, hoglins. Okay. And then the piglin. Spawning. Piglins spawn in groups of 2 to 4 and in crimson forest biomes on most blocks. Okay, they just spawn. I'm just gonna have to spawn proof the area. Which is probably gonna be, I could probably get away with just using like, yeah, cobblestone slabs maybe. Like most likely I could probably definitely get away with just using cobblestone slabs and be fine. Do I already have some? I do. Oh, ad break is starting. That's fine. I shall get my inventory sorted and start sorting out the other stuff I need to do, which is the rails and stuff. Plop. Let's use some netherrack to actually get up here instead. Oh, no space. Lol. There we go. We'll hop our way up. What am I doing there? Huh. Plop. Plop. And crimson planks can go in there as well. Yeah, our inventory is starting to become a mess, but that is fine. Cobblestone slabs. Yeah, we'll just all of it. We'll just turn all of it into slabs for now because that seems like the best thing to do for the moment. Now, rails. Well, there's the rails and a minecart. 60. That's about 100. What do we need for rails? That's an activator rail. Powered rail, normal rail, just iron ingots and sticks. Iron ingots. I don't seem to have any sticks in here though. Huh, interesting. We'll take that and the redstone dust. And then I guess 6 pieces of wood. I'll turn all of that into that. There we go. Powered rails, 18. We got 18 total out of that. Cool. There we go. 120, 178, 186, 196. I said about 300, right? 18. And then I need 4 per of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What was it for the rail? It's not a detector rail, it's an activator rail. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 12, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21, 22, 23, 24, 6, 12, 18. So I need 4 redstone torches. There we go. $24, $34, $42, 100 is there, 220, and then just the rest out of normal rails. I think that will be enough. I don't know about you, but I think that will be enough. Wait, just in case. Activator. And then was I incorrect? I think I may have been incorrect there. Yeah. I didn't need activator rails. I think I needed detector rails. I was right. Detector, redstone dust, pressure plate. Just a stone pressure plate? Yeah. That will mean though emeralds. Six. How much does that make? That's a slab. It'll be under redstone, won't it? Oh wait, yeah, it's only 2. Wait. 2 make 1, so I actually need 12. 12, there we go. We can smelt those, and those can smelt while we go to the cleric, and the cleric can give us a bit more redstone. Because I made the wrong type of rail, which is fine. We don't need to be too stressed about that. Yeah, that's fine. We don't need to worry about any more. We're fine on food. We're fine on our tools still, for the most part. Oh, right. I also need to grab a flint and steel. Oh, and probably 2 buttons. So let us go into here, make another 2, there we go, and then these activator rails we can actually pop back in there. As I said, we need 24, which is fine. 24, 23, 22, we probably only need 20 actually. But still, 24 is probably the number we'll have to make in the most part. Just because of how this works. Oh, that's right, we never named you, did we? Let's get that done now. Oh, we also have buttons already. I almost forgot about that. Let's take the 2 buttons then. Oh wait, no, these are wood buttons. Let's not do that. Let's still make them out of stone. What was I looking for? Ah, yes, a nugget. Because I might as well name you while I'm waiting. Nix. There we are. Wonderful. Oh, and we did actually pass day 300, didn't we? Well, I haven't really done much, so let's not worry about that at the moment. We can wait until we've made like more progress. Oh, yeah, it does need. Oh, wonderful. Right, 2 buttons, 6 pressure plates, detector rails. I need more iron. There we go. Detector rails. 36. Not a problem. Whatever. They'll be useful for something. Just to make sure. Yep. Okay, and it looks like we're getting to night time, so we might as well sleep before we go out and do this part. Yeah, I'm using the gold armor for the nether, so I'm not automatically attacked by piglins. Yeah, I'm just in the overworld for a minute to do the crafting and stuff I needed for the rails. Yeah, it's still that's still like a relatively new mechanic, so I get it. It's not something that you're like, oh, one moment. Alright, that was nothing important, essentially. So let me break this open. Hello. Yes, I do have my thing on. You guys are fine there? Really? Like, realistically, you guys are fine? So I might just, like, block you out of where I am. And then we're gonna take the cobblestone slabs, obviously. Yep, the most ugly of slabs, because this is the thing I have the most of, and it won't spontaneously combust. So, yep. All of this sorted, there we go. And then I'm gonna need a lot more cobblestone, I'm realising, but that's fine. We're gonna start... We will start the rails here. 4, 5. The button, I think. Yeah, it does. The button does hit the 5. That's fine. And then, because we're going to use the 5 to start, we'll also put a detector rail on this side so that it hits going through. That's alright. And then we're just gonna go through this and fill the whole thing that isn't being used for rails with cobblestone slabs. I don't think I'm gonna have enough of these slabs, like, as is, but we'll see. We'll just quickly slap some of those back on, and then normal rail. And then we'll have an activator rail here, and then we'll have 3, and then one on the other side. And then, there we go. Because I don't actually know how often I'm going to have to put the powered rails, but we'll see. It shouldn't be too often that they're needed. I say cautiously as I notice a hoglin ahead of us. I thought this was going to be safe, but apparently not. A bit more. because the next one we have is like just after the corner, so that's just before the corner, which is a bit soon compared to the starting one, but if I'm gonna make this bit longer, it should be fine. And then we can probably put our next ones here. There we go. 5. Yeah, I think this will be fine. Make sure I don't accidentally smack you. Because that would not be fun. And let's also not walk backwards, because I don't want something to spawn behind me and terrify me. Okay, so that. Maybe a little bit more. There we go. I'm probably gonna need more of these somewhere, but that's fine. Actually, let's head back to the front, because I know that I started with 5 of them, when really I should only need 3 with the start of them. I also shouldn't need an activator rail next to them, but like it doesn't matter. 1, 2, and then you come back. 1, 2. There we go. There we are. So now we have 2 more of these that we can do, which is probably not going to be enough. Definitely not, honestly, but we're gonna do it anyway, because I think 3 is like the number, you know. That's all fine. I don't believe things can spawn on rails either. So we should be safe with the rails being on just a block. Okay. So there. Does seem like it's about time for another one. We're almost at 300. Obviously, I can't place another one of these. Maybe I can get away with like 1. Like just like 1 on its own. Oh no. Okay, so where are we here? We're about 100 off. Ish. To be fair, detector rails, I could get away with just using detector rails. I won't, but I could definitely get away with it. You know what? Actually, let us be smart about this. Let's go to the end. Now that I have, now that I've basically run out of normal rails, let's go to the end. Because we're only about 100 blocks away from the end of this, and then we can place down the rest of these. And the rest of these, like, it should be enough, theoretically. Oh, that's right, I didn't grab a flint and steel. Well, that's fine, because I have to go back anyway. And then we're going to fill in this whole thing here. And then we're going to place you down with 3 of those and a detector rail there. Just because. That is how it goes. Right. Yeah. Get rid of that because we don't need that in our hotbar anymore. And we're doing this now because we might as well try and spawn proof this on the way back, because then if I run out of cobblestone I will know how much I need to, like, how far off I was with how much I grabbed to begin with, because I didn't count how much I was grabbing in terms of the slabs. I just grabbed as many as I could. Not as many as I could, but like a bunch. And then, theoretically, if this works, we can not get rid of the torches, but severely reduce the amount of torch spam that I did, which was a lot of torch spam, if you can't tell. And then that should be fine. Like, once the torch spam is gone, it should be alright. Alright, we have 3 stacks left. I don't know if this will be enough, but it will theoretically stop hoglins from spawning on the track. And I don't think we'll get any piglins either, again, because I don't think a rail is a spawnable block. Like, I genuinely don't think that they can spawn on rails. And if they can, then, well, fuck me, I guess. Whatever. We'll figure this out. For now, this is what we're doing, and it's gonna work, at least in some manner, shape or form. I also might end up needing more cobblestone, which will be perfect time for me to start digging down into a way of mining. There is something that I need to do, which is double check the correct layers for stuff. Yeah, we're definitely not gonna have enough cobblestone here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, since we're here, let's see. Let's see what this does. So we've hit 1. We didn't even get much of a slowdown, huh? We can definitely spread those out more. Right, let's put you there. So we definitely need more. Yeah, we definitely need more. Just more. Ooh. How about let's not return home when it's nighttime? No, it's fine. Right. We've done that. We're gonna put our gold boots back in our inventory. We have raw pork chops, which we don't need. You can go in the food chest. We'll take the iron. Or 2 more stacks of iron, of normal rails even. 2. That's all of the cobblestone we have left, so let's just slab it up. There we go. Let's see actually. Obviously we're not going to smelt those ones up there, but put the gold ingot away actually, and then the iron ingot can go back in here. The redstone can go away because we don't actually need any more redstone. Same with the emeralds can go away. The netherrack can go away because we don't need any more netherrack. Right, so I think we can probably get away with spreading out some of the gold rails again. I think we've put them a bit too close together in some places. Wait. So this should give us enough to get to the end. And then we want a flint and steel on us so we can light the portal on the other side. Let's just go and finish placing the cobblestone first. We want to finish placing the cobblestone first. And yeah, nothing is in here. That's fine. Ugh. Right. Let's start. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna replace the torches on the wall as we're going, just so that things don't get too dark. That's all there is to do, I suppose. Wait, how many stacks did I start with? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5. Hopefully 5.5 is enough. Should be. Considering we already did quite a bit, I would be surprised if 5.5 wasn't enough. So it's 1 stack. That is half a stack, 1.5. Just under 2.5 stacks. Alright, so I overdid the slab creation, but that's fine. We'll let this stay dark because then there are more things that can spawn. And the more things that can spawn, the better for this test. Because I'm trying to see... Oh! Oh gosh. Okay. What yes? What yes? Oh gosh. I broke the netherrack and I fell. I accidentally broke the netherrack beneath my feet. Oh, okay. Well, I'm shaking. My heart, like, couldn't take it. There was no way to, the only way I might have been able to save myself is if I had, like, put my bed down. But then I might have exploded it in like, double clicking or something. So, yeah, that is just bad luck. we're gonna bring ourselves back to the home base. And much like the other worlds, let me just go and see. Oh wait, yeah, I'm not in creative mode, I'm in spectator mode. Well, how did we do these? Ah, yes. How long was played? Statistics. Time played. Where is time played? Time with world open. Time played. 2.43 days. We're gonna print screen this one so that it's easier to remember. Right, what we're gonna do is, oh, they've changed it. I forgot they changed it. Okay guys, so this is the end. This world I'll never be able to look into this world again. So what I was doing with the previous worlds, if you remember, is I was going into creative mode, using the LAN to like get cheats, and so that the world would be saved in like a snapshot. They have now changed it so that if you are a hardcore player, you can no longer open LAN with cheats enabled. Which means this world will never be accessible again. Because if I remember correctly, if you try and join a world after you've saved and quit from dying, it just turns into a void. So if oh, they fixed it! Okay, so they fixed it. Well, this place still exists. That's fine. That's alright. So they fixed the void issue, but they've removed the ability to open LAN and add cheats. Okay, well, yeah, it is something. So I'll still be able to go back to it. That's nice. That is, because that was my whole purpose of the other ones. So let's go back in just for a second. I just want to get these so that they're not lost, so I remember where what I need to put them as. So obviously there won't be the statues, but I can definitely get the signs. And I will actually, let's take you guys into the Nether. Can spectators even go through the Nether? I don't think they can. Well, that's a shame. Right. What time is it? We'll call that 1:35. We will call that 1:35. Right. Create new world. Hardcore. We're gonna call it Rosalia. Because fuck the naming convention. Right. Game rules. We're gonna turn that off because I want all blocks to return. No matter what. So if an explosion happens, I can still have it. That's fine. Fire spread on. Yeah, I think this is the only thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change the lava converts to source to on. Just because I like it. I know that, like, it's not typical, but that's just something that I like having. Done. Experiments. No, we won't have any experiments. And then generate structures is on. And 13, 35. I think I'll just do that as the seed. I don't care what it ends up generating. Day 0. Oh, and by the way, the last day was 320, which wasn't higher than my best, but I was almost there. Oh, this is not a good spawn at all. Right, let's get ourselves some wood. Okay. Well, at least I was right and I did die in the nether. Yeah, at least I died in the nether. That's something, at least. Alright, Nope. Come over here. We want to go this way. Avoid the aquifer. You want to swim around that cave. Yeah, it's not too bad, but like all worlds, we're gonna have to explore a bit, find ourselves a village, just so that we have a bit of an easier time in the early game of getting resources and such. I want to head this way. Let's us head this way. I thought I was like on a little island in the middle of the ocean, but I just hadn't loaded in over here yet, which is absolutely fine. We're going to avoid the forest because the forest won't have any villages inside of it. However, I think I already see one right near the spawn. Okay, well, it's not the end of the world. We have a bit of an ocean here as well. We're gonna... Oh, firefly bush. Thank you. Absolutely necessary, that is. Right, just like last time, the first thing we're gonna build is probably gonna be our cemetery. Just because it feels correct. Let me grab a bit more sugarcane though. We'd done so much in that last world too. I even made a genuinely decent sheep farm. I know that's like such a weird thing to be like, oh, I'm gonna miss this, but no, I am. I had a very like decent sheep farm built. But it's not the end of the world. Ooh, we're near a jungle this time. But this does mean that we're gonna have to go on another search for a black cat again, which last stream that took us 3 hours. This time I'm gonna use chunk base immediately. First, a bed, because yes, hello little guy. You know what, you can keep your you can keep your thing for now, your clericness. It looks like we have 2 clerics, actually. 2 different cleric buildings? Yeah, 2 cleric buildings. Nice. Let's see what we have here. We don't seem to have any buildings with chests in. Really? No chests? No looting? Okay, sure. Ooh, and we're also right by a cherry grove. Nice. Yeah, this village has no chests. Okay, that's kind of funny. I got a village with no chests. Whatever. Let's take these hay bales, make them into bread, and build us a cemetery. Yep, that's what we're gonna do. Right, this first. One, 2, 3. There we go. And I think the cemetery will be good here on the edge of the water. Let's make ourselves a simple shovel. For now, we don't need much else. Let's just get ourselves a shovel and two shovels actually, so I still have an even amount of wood. Six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. That'll work. That'll do. We're just gonna do this. I kind of want to break this apart so that we can have it match up over with there. There's like an opening or something over there that we can do, and then we can sort out what we're doing. Right. This is also why I made 2 shovels, because I knew that I would need more than one with the amount I wanted to dig out. Ugh. Leslie. Leslie. There we go. That's a bit more open now. And then we can take care of this side a bit. And then we'll go outwards slightly. There we go. And then open hand, start breaking apart all of this stuff. Give me different flowers. There we go. And then I want to head over here a bit because I want to grab the wood from these trees. Such fun. that's one. Four, 8. Perfect number. Yep. And then we're gonna do 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And then we're gonna fall asleep for the night. Okay. Right. What are we doing now then? Yeah, that's right. We're gonna put a firefly bush somewhat in the middle here. Can I can't. I'm just gonna break you by hand then, because I cannot be asked to make myself another tool. Yep. There we go. Right. So let me get open a print screen of where I was. There we go. I'm not going to be able to see chat for a hot minute, so just bear with me while I fill these in. Okay. 29th of the 8th, 2025. Oh, that was incorrect. World 1, 72 days. Long, 12 hours played. I believe it was 2.4. It was 2.4-ish days played. That's all fine. Died 2 skeleton. Died at 6:46 p.m. 6:46 p.m. I believe that is. There we go. And then we're gonna take the cornflower, and we're gonna put a cornflower. I guess you're just gonna be there. Okay. So that's 1. World 2. 06 10 2025. World 2. 392 days. 2.92.92 days. Play. Done. Died to falling. And then died at 11 11:40 p.m. World 3, 13th of the 10th, 2025. World 3. 96 days. 0.7 72 days played, and then died to Golem, died at 7 PM. At 7 PM. Yeah. We're gonna take the pink, and then because I find it completely ironic, you will have the poppy in front of you. And then I'm going to break these 2 pieces of stone to replace with the dirt. Because, let me go double check what my time played was in the previous world. I know that it was 392 days. But, nope, statistics. Time played 2.43. Okay. That's fine. 2.43 works. 2.43. So 29 of the 6th, 2026, World 4, 320 days long, and 2.42 days played. Done. Died to falling again, and died at 1:35 PM. And then you can have an azure in front of you. Sure, let's make a couple of dies here, just because I think it's funny. I actually can't see. That's funny. Okay, I actually can't see what that says. Let's try a blue instead, maybe. Let's try a blue dye instead, see if that's any better. Oh, the blue is actually really nice. Okay. Let's go get a bunch of blue dye then. Again, I'm not looking at chat right now. I have a different tab open just so I can see what I needed to write down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need one more. I need a 7th cornflower before I can do anything. I know that I have one placed down, but that one's for aesthetics. That one cannot be used for dye. I mean, it could, but no, I'm not going to. Come here. Thank you. All of those are going to be dye. The dandelion can go on the floor because we don't need it. Oh, and I can actually close this tab now. There we go. Well, it's not the end of the world, I suppose. There we go. A little graveyard with a singular firefly bush beneath it somewhere around the middle. Right, I am gonna pause now just a bit before the ad because I need a bio break, and also to get more water, that's going to take longer than the actual ad. So let me see if I can actually run the ad early. Yes, I can. I will be back. am back. I'm going to have one of my giant cola bottles, and then we're gonna head back in and do what we usually do at the beginning of one of these things, and that is make an iron farm. Yeah, this is fun. We will steal this house's wood. We'll make ourselves a pickaxe. And then we'll see about making, we'll see about if we can make something else after. I mean, obviously I could make the iron farm that I usually do, which is you get 5 villagers together in a building, trap them, and just have the iron farm on top, and that's been working fine for me the last few times. But I think this time I want to see if I can't, you know, make something, make the kind where, what is it? Make the type where you, oh, my brain is like broken. You know the type, right? Like the zombie one, where you have 3 with a zombie in the middle, and then the golem drops down and like into lava or something, burns in the lava, because the lava is that like head height or whatever it is for them, and then they die. We're gonna break these as well. I don't really like the fact that there's exposed stone over here, so we're gonna like cover this up. No other reason than I think it will look nicer. I don't think I can cover that up yet though, so let's fall asleep. Alright. Tell you what, guys, I'm thinking about this and I would love to continue, but it's not that I'm feeling negative about dying. I mean, obviously I had my soul crushing moment of why, but I'm fine with the fact that I died. But like, I'm sure you've realised I've been sneezing a lot and sniffling, and my brain is just starting to go a bit grotty. So I think I'm gonna end here, have a nap, maybe get something to eat after that, and then we're gonna continue this tonight. If not tonight, definitely tomorrow, at some point tomorrow, but we're gonna continue this when I'm feeling less grotty, basically. Because I cannot my brain is struggling. Yeah, I cannot finish my sentences. My brain is like not being kind to me right now. It's just continuously like stopping and starting, and I need to lay down. Alright. Yeah. All that being said, I will be back later. If not later today, tomorrow. We will do something. We'll continue this at some point. I think that's all I have to say. It feels like there should be more, but my brain is not. It's not. I can't even find the words. Fuck. Okay.